So I got back from my month-and-a-half long trip to Greece about a week ago, and I wanted to share with you all the beautiful treasures that I collected during my time there. So make yourself a big cup of tea or coffee because we have quite a few things to go through. This time I was in Greece, I was very lucky to travel around quite a bit and to get to explore so many beautiful places, meet so many incredible people and being inspired by their stories. And the one place I was most excited to go to was Skopelos. You might know from a little movie called Mamma Mia, I grew up with ABBA's music and Mamma Mia, so going there was so special to me. And I wanted to get myself a little souvenir to remind me of that place, something to always wear and keep on me, and just to have a part of that island on me at all times. And so I got this beautiful sterling silver ring with a garnet on it, and I love this so much. Garnet just so happened to be my grandmother's birthstone, which made it extra special, but I love this and I wear it all the time, and it's beautiful. When I collect souvenirs from my travels, I like to purchase things from small businesses, artists, handmade objects. So I stumbled upon this little shop which was run by the most incredible man who was telling me and my friend his story. So he owned the shop that was right in front of the port of Skopelos, and the building had 3 stories, 2 of which he used for his shop. So he turned it into like this gallery and also like a shop, obviously, stocked all kinds of art and ceramics from Greek designers. And he lived on the top floor, so he had this perfect little life of the shop on the island and also getting to live on this island. So I did get very jealous. I knew I had to get something from there, and I purchased this gorgeous little dish with the fishies on it, and this was handmade. Love this so much, and it is something that I will have around me in my space for a very long time. I can't help but think of myself as an old lady having this somewhere in my house to tell the story behind it. You know, I got this when I went to Skopelos. And of course, some more touristy things. I got this beautiful postcard of Kastani Beach. This is the beach that Mamma Mia was filmed in. It makes me smile. And then I also got a couple of handmade magnets. So I got this starfish from Skopelos. And then we went on a day trip to Alonsos with my friend. And I got this one because my parents like to collect these. So I thought I'd bring them back some magnets. Next place that I got to visit was Yanina, which was so special because my dad used to take us to Yanina quite often for business day trips. And I spent quite a bit of my childhood there. And so it was really special to go and visit once again. And I picked up a couple of pieces of jewelry because Yanina is actually the silversmith capital of Greece. So the first thing that I got is this gorgeous ring. This is made in the traditional style of Ioannina, and I love this so much. It's sterling silver. It's perfectly imperfect and it looks like something from like my grandma's jewelry box. And then I also got myself this beautiful pair of earrings. These are citrine earrings. This pair of earrings is sterling silver and it's got the most beautiful citrines. I wear them all the time, and I love citrines too because they are actually my mum's birthstone. To visit Athens for the first time, which was very exciting. I had never been to Athens like to stay for a couple of days before, and I loved it so much. I was so inspired and fascinated by the architecture and the vibe of Athens. It was just a really incredibly wonderful city. So we stayed in the center of Athens, and I stumbled upon this shop called the Silk Shop, and they were selling all these beautiful scarves and bandanas and all kinds of silk products. I found this little tie scarf. I loved this so much. Been tying it on bags, I've really been enjoying this. My most unexpected purchase was this ginormous piece of leather. I have been wanting to make myself a journal, looking for a leather here in Melbourne, but I couldn't find anything that was just what I wanted. Everything was either the wrong color or the wrong thickness or too grainy. This was absolutely perfect. I cannot wait to make a journal out of this. I will be filming the process and I cannot wait to share it with you. But again, this is something that I was thinking about, like in many years, when I will have this journal that I will have made from this leather that I got in Athens. Just imagine like holding this journal and just telling the story behind it. You know, I made this journal from this leather that I got in Athens. I think it is really truly special, and I'm very glad I found the perfect piece in Athens. And then the last place that I was visiting as part of my little holiday within my overall holiday was the island of Tinos. And the story here is that I walked into this little shop that was ran by this wonderful lady, and she had a vintage Singer sewing machine in her shop, like for decoration. Obviously that attracted me. I walked into the shop, started talking to the lady, and I ended up getting a couple of things. First thing is this really beautiful rose quartz and sterling silver ring. I loved everything about this, the setting, the little swells, the color of the stone. This is really a really beautiful piece. And I also got another silk scarf. This is from a company, I'll put the name of the company because I don't remember it. They make all their silk products in Greece, and this made this little scarf even more special. I like to tie it on my bags. I just like to keep it with me. I don't know, it's just a sentimental girly thing. Again, something that I will have for many years to come. And then I was back in Thessaloniki. Now I did not really get that many clothes. I focused more on getting things I can use and have with me every day. I think that is what makes souvenirs even more special, just being able to use them every day. And so a couple of years ago, I met this wonderful lady on Instagram. Her name is Elpida, and she runs the cutest stationery shop in Thessaloniki called Thelazi. I will put all the information. So just some cute stationery. I got this really nice brown pen. This is a 0.7, so it's a little bit thicker, and I love the way that this writes. I then picked up a tiny little notebook because I wanted one to keep in my bag just to make notes. Grocery lists, you know, all the things that you put in the notes app on your phone. I wanted to be able to do that physically. I just think it's so much more whimsical and romantic in a way. I don't know, there's something I like about pulling this out at the supermarket and just going, okay, so what are my groceries? Stickers as well. I haven't used these in my journal. I'll show you my favorite one, which is this that says Salonik Magnifique, but in Greek calligraphy, as well as this. All these phrases, like summer related phrases, all written in Greek on the typewriter. So this is really special. She very kindly gifted me a couple of her notebooks. So these are bullet journals. It's gorgeous French print on it, and then the other one has kitty cats. I made a necklace for her and she gave me a couple of notebooks, so I cannot wait to use these. I'll be there if you're watching this. Thank you. And then the only article of clothing, I guess, is this really beautiful silk set that I got from Intimissimi. So this is the top, and then the little shorts. These are made of silk, and I saw these. I love them so much. I've been trying to invest in better quality anything really. So clothes, accessories. I have really shifted my mindset into having fewer but better quality things. I have some really special treasures to show you. There's this little purse that was passed down to me by my grandmother. So this was hers and she gave it to me. Very used and well loved. Some of the gold has worn off, but I think this adds to the charm of this. My little compact mirror that my lovely friend brought me from Paris. I also, from my grandmother, got this beautiful scarf. This was made in Italy, so I believe she purchased this from Italy. She went with my granddad back in the 80s. I also found this beautiful pair of embroidered flats. I absolutely fell in love with these, and this was the last pair they had in the store. Also just so happened to very conveniently be my size, so they had to come with me. Before I show you all the skincare items, I wanted to show you, I could not pass this up when I saw it. Just topped up my dream Mamma Mia summer. I found Arrival by ABBA, which is one of my favorite records from them. So this one and Voulez-Vous are like, I think, my top two records from ABBA, and it has Dancing Queen on it too. Lastly, I have some beauty and skincare things to show you. The first one is Kima by Kores. I absolutely fell in love with before I went to Greece. I just wanted it to be a fragrance that I will forever associate with Greece and being in Greece during the summer. My gorgeous friend gifted me some products from Kores. So the first thing is this moisturizer. This is the protein strengthening face cream with Mediterranean donkey milk. Donkey milk products being very moisturizing and nourishing for my skin. I have very dry and sensitive skin, and I've been using this not every day, but a few days a week I do use this on my skin. It's incredible. I absolutely love it. It also got me this little lip balm. Again, I've really been loving this. It is just a clear one, incredibly moisturizing. This packaging also got me this ginormous moisturizer with donkey milk. And the last thing that my friend gifted to me is this mask. It's an overnight sleeping mask, so you put this on at night and then you wash it off in the morning, and I use this about once a week. The overnight anti-fatigue mask. And lastly, in the skincare chapter, last time I went to Greece, I was looking for some kind of a light face cream for nighttime. Pharmacist suggested this one to me. This is from Joaway, I think is how you pronounce it. It's a French Korean brand, and this is their Youth Concentrate Detox Radiance Serum, I believe. It is incredibly light on the skin, and it's perfect for sensitive and dry skin. It really does make your skin glow. I had a little tube of this last time I was in Greece, and I just knew I had to get another one this time. Of course, during any holiday, the most precious souvenir that you collect are the memories. And I got to fill my journal with all kinds of beautiful souvenirs and memories and postcards and notes and stories that will just stay with me for a very, very long time. One very special but simple spread that I wanted to show you was this from the Maria Callas Museum in Athens, as well as just some junk journaling that I did. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That was everything I had to show you today. I hope it inspired you to collect some beautiful treasures during your next trip, wherever that may be. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.